Hello, am I audible to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Are you able to see this slide?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Criteria number 18, large assembly management. This is the topic name, large assembly management. Today's challenge is, or you can say objective of learning is save management. Understand save management, create part. Sorry, this we already completed last time, right? Save management, create part, creating product, components of assembly, rigid flexible sub assembly. This is our last discussion. We already covered these points. All right. This is our today's topic to discuss a screw jack assembly. And our intention is not to making assembly. Already you can make the assembly now. Only thing is that someone, okay, complete screen is not visible. Hello, Jayant. Are you see this screen or not? Jayant. Now okay, sir. Okay. So this is our today's assembly we have to make, but intention is not to learn assembly. You already know how to get constraint, how to take bottom up assembly. Our intention to learn is this CGR file creation. This is our learning objective today. Cache management, manual exploded view, generate numbering, graph tree reordering, bill of material setting, screen creation in assembly, etc. So these are the points. Take a screenshot of this slide. Is it over? CGR file creation, cache management, manual exploded view, generate numbering, graph tree reordering. It is just related to management purpose. Assembly management points. I go back to this software. Assembly already I done it. For your reference purpose, it is better to take the drawing of this. Take a screenshot of this drawing. If you all are over, give reactions. Thumbs up or say yes. This is next.
Sir, zoom out.
Just a minute. It taking slow. Okay, slow moment. That's why it's not zooming properly. Okay, it's fine. Take a screenshot of this. Over. Next, this one. over next this one. Okay, now we go to this assembly. First, we will understand this point CGR file. The long form of CGR is this. You take a note. What is CGR? CGR. Katia graphic representation. Katia graphic representation. This is the long form of CGR. What is the need of this CGR file? Now this, if you see this assembly is very small, but in actual industry, thousands of components are there inside the assembly. And if, as we discussed the last session, during top-down assembly approach, we created sub-assemblies. What is the intention to create sub-assembly? Just to manage the large assembly. That is the main reason. If you try to open entire system of car or aeroplanes or train, thousands of parts are there. It will take a lot of time to open it. Again, it depends on hardware configuration. Okay, in that situation, to increase the opening time of my assembly, complex assembly, first thing is that you segregate the components into sub-assemblies. Okay, that is first method that we see in the last time already. Here also sub-assemblies get created, but still it is not sufficient way to open that complex or complicated assemblies. In that situation, we need to do one setting. What is that? Go to the tools, then select option. Then this is that option we have to active. Cache management. Just active this work with the cache system. Click on OK. So it is a similar kind of your mobile phones. Okay, when you open any specific app application through your mobile and close it, then it is not deleted permanently. You can press the home screen, continuously hold the home screen and directly jump to that last action, right? Correct. That is the work of your computer, primary memory work. So computer have two types of memories. First is primary memory and second is secondary. What is primary memory and what is secondary memory? That is basics of computer. What is primary memory? Anybody knows about it? Computer have two types of memories, primary and secondary. What is primary memory? Yes, Sumit, correct. RAM. First is RAM, that is temporary memory, that is RAM. And secondary is a permanent memory. What is that? Hard disk. Second is hard disk. Okay. So primary and secondary, these are two memories. So what we need to do? You just active this button so that you are telling to computer that now while opening in assembly we have to try to open from the RAM instead of opening it from hard disk. So that's why your time is get reduced to open it. Okay, so work with the cache system, you should on it, then click on okay. Nothing you have to do, just active this button, that's it. Go to this infrastructure, product structure, cache management, then click on ok. Okay, now you close the entire software and restart it. Yeah, double click on this. Now while opening the assembly, your file be open through RAM and open as a CGR file. Now it will take a time to open it initially. Close this file. Go to file, open, already this part is there. You directly open it from here. Now one strip is there, you can see here, CGR file creation. And if you try to expand this, nothing will be loaded here. Parts are not included in it. You cannot expand the parts. Only constraints are there, but where are the parts? Part is not there. If you try to select this, the representation is different. This we call as a graphical representation. This is CATIA graphic representation file. Okay, so it needs less space or less time to open such a representation. That's why almost all industries, those who are working on assembly level management, they are just work with the cache system. Just if you do this work with cache system, automatically your assembly will be open in CGR file, and that is through RAM. Okay, so your opening will be faster. And whatever the parts you want to modify, then how we can modify that parts? Suppose I want to modify this handle, then you have to just right click on this handle object, then just go to representation, select the design mode. Only specific that part is loaded here, not all. So loading of all parts get a lot of time. To avoid that, we have to use this method. Then expand this and change whatever you want to change. Double click on this and change it. Champur, I changed to fillet. Let's say this is 5. After modification, you go to double click on this main assembly. Okay, and select this handle. Go back to representation and now use this visualization mode. First you store this file. I will use save as. Day number 18 or 19, I think it is 18. which is the efficient way to store the file. Last time we have discussed about it. Don't use save as, use save management. Okay, this is the path where you want to store this file. Save and save propagate directory. Now I'm going to open that assembly from this path. Screw jack assembly. Again, you can see the parts is not loaded here. Handle. But when you want to modify, just right click, go to representation and specific that individual parts we have to active using design mode. Then modify whatever you want to do. And after modification, go back to double click on assembly and select this handle, make them visualization mode. Now part is unloaded again. And then store this file. So this is the method in actual industry they are follow to modify the parts and to open the parts. Clear? This is the CGR file creation and cache management. CGR file will generate automatically only when we active this setting. Now we talked about manual exploded view. Manual exploded view. So to create manual exploded explosion, last time we had discussed about scene creation. If you go to the assembly level design, select here scenes creation. Enhance scenes. Just click on the enhance scenes. Click on OK. Okay. Now you are working on the scenes. One warning is there. Just click close there. Okay. Then use this compass, 3D compass. Drag and drop on the components you want to explode. I'm selecting this top face. This part you have to explode. Double click on this direction and define the size at what distance you want to explode. Along Z direction, the distance is, let's say, 650. Apply. But it goes minus side. So control, yeah, it's fine, not minus, it's plus side. Again, drag and release on the screen area. Again, drag and drop here. You can drag it manually also. It's a control Z. First I drag this. Select on this part. If you get a flat face, it is better to align this particular coordinate system. Okay, compass, not coordinate system. Select this part. Both part now at a time you have to expand. Just press Control key and select both parts, and then move it along Z direction. Release here. So this is my explosion. This is user defined explosion. Make it isometric view and save this file from here. Save viewpoint and exit from the scenes. You can expand application backend. You will get the scene number 2. Double click here. This is my earlier scenes which are created. Expand, exit this. This is scene number 1, which is default created. Exit this. So this is what the scenes creation. What is the purpose of scene creation? To create a manual explosion view. Actually, these points and this point is need simultaneously. Without scene creation, you cannot use manual explosion. What happened if I tried to explode here only? Then the constraint will get break. If you move like this, whatever the constraint we are created there, that is get break. So if you do update, it give error actually. So again it go to bring original position. That is not happened in the scenes. This is a permanent explosion view. All right. So this finish exploded view. Understand why we need a scenes? Why not to explode directly in this? Because these constraints are great break. If you explode here in this environment, that's why you have to introduce scenes, and there you have to explode. Okay. Next, generate numbering and graph tree reordering. First, we'll understand bill of material. Go to analyze bill of material. Here we have to arrange the bill of material. Go to the define formats. First, I need a part number or number first. That should be first sequence. So I reorder the first. There is the part number. Quantity will be the after part number. I just select here. So if I need a number, part number, quantity, don't require the type. So I cancel out from here. Hidden property, I will take here. Nomenclature hidden. Revision, no need. Only 3 information is there. Is there a description? Yeah,
Component.
component description. Component description. I'll call it here. Okay. So three important information I need. Component information I need it after part number. So I click here. So this configuration I will do it here. Accordingly, that columns are created here. But if you observe, there is no numbers are created. So to create that numbers, what we need to do, we need a generate numbering option. After every completing assembly, we need to run this so that numbers is assigned as per the sequence. Okay, so I create here generate numbering. Click on this assembly. We need 1, 2, 3 or ABC numbers. I need 1, 2, 3 integers. Click OK. Now you check it from your bill of material. Numbers are assigned 1, 2, 3. But if you require 7 number handle as a first part, then we need to move this handle over first sequence. Okay, you can see here bill of material. First part is screw, second is nut, third is a screw M40. I need to change its sequence. That time we need to use this command, graph tree reordering. The sequence of order we have to change. Just select this graph tree reordering. Okay, and after tree reordering, do not use these numbers. Directly select this. Then here one dialog box will appear. I need this first. Move up. That will be last option. Screw body will be the second option. Click on OK. Sequence is changed. But inside this also, we need to change its sequence. Again, select this reordering. Click over here. I want handle first. After handle, there is a screw M12. After that, there is a washer. Move up. After washer, there is a cup. And the screw M40 will be the last. Click OK. Now you can check here. Screw assembly is first. Screw jack bodies. Then here you can see the 7 number part is first, 6 number bottom to top sequence is changed. So what to do here, if you want to create the numbering from bottom to top, then first generate number and then reorder that sequence. Okay, and after reordering that sequence, if we use the generate numbering, then what will happen? If we use this again, handle become first number, screw will be second number, like that get modified. So your first part will be the handle, second part will be the screw, like that. If you do again generate numbering. So after reordering, it is not recommended to generate the numbers. Okay. So first generate numbers, reorder it, and after reordering, leave it is as it is. Do not use this generate numbering if you want to change the sequence of numbers. So this is what graph tree reordering. Nothing will happen inside the assembly, only this sequence is changed. Next, bill of material setting, as we discussed earlier, scenes creation is also finished. So what we discussed today, how to create CGR file just by activating this cache management. Okay, how to create scenes to create manual exploded view, and why to create scenes. If you create without scenes, then assembly relationships get breaked or constraints are great break. That's why inside scene we have to make the exploded view. Then generate numbering, graph tree reordering. What is the sequence for this operation? First generate number and then reorder. After reordering, do not run the generate numbers. Otherwise, again 1, 2, 3 sequence will be created. And the last is a bill of material setting. We can configure the bill of material from analyze bill of material option. Okay, from here define formats, we can configure the columns whatever you required. Okay. Now save this file using save management. I always prefer to use the save management instead of save or save as. So this is that assembly, screw jack assembly, use save as. Day number 18. Here you have to store this file, save, okay, and propagate directory, click OK. So this finished today's task. So whatever the last assembly we have made, using assembly management technique, you try to operate these all options. Even if you want to create this assembly separately, I already shared a drawing to you. Refer that drawing and complete the assembly and then try to operate these options. Okay, so let us stop now.